Om Shanti. Today we have Manoj Bhai, who shall be conducting the Avyakt Murli. Over to you, Manoj Bhai.
Thank you, Amy sister. Om Shanti. Good morning to all of you. Today's Murli is all about, so 3rd October 92. It's all about Bhagya ka Adhikar, like elevated fortune, Sresht Bhagya which we have. And Baba is reminding us who is having a right to this elevated fortune. So let's go. We'll try to look at those three important relationships which we have with Baba. That's the Father, the first one. The second is the Supreme Teacher. And the third is the Supreme Satguru. So I'll just share the screen so you all can see it. Yeah, so I hope the screen is visible. Uh, so
Yes, it's visible.
Thank you, sister. So the title is A Brahmin means one who has always the right to elevated fortune. Sresht Bhagya ke Sada. Sada is a very important word. Kabhi kabhi nahi. Sada ke adhikari. So today, Bap Dada, the bestower of fortune, is pleased to see the elevated fortune of all his children. Bestower of fortune is a beautiful English word. Hindi mein we say Bhagya Vidhata. No one in the whole cycle apart from you Brahmin souls can receive such elevated fortune so easily. And only you Brahmin souls have a right to this fortune. We have this adhikar. I mean, in Hindi हम कह सकते हैं कितना अधिकार से हम बाबा को अपना कहते हैं. Actually, we always feel that we have found Baba. That's nice. That's a nice thought, a nice feeling. But basically, Baba was hunting for us and Baba has found us. So you have received this Brahmin birth according to the fortune of the previous cycle, which means every kalp, every cycle, we receive this fortune. You've taken birth on the basis of your elevated fortune because, why? Brahmin birth is given by God Himself. Ye nasha hona chahiye, this intoxication, that Brahmin birth has happened because God has given birth to us. Therefore, in Hindi, we say Mukh Vanshavali. Through the mouth, that is, listening to the knowledge, we have become Babas. So now you have received this alokik birth from the eternal Father, Avinashi Bab, through the original Brahma. How fortunate would be the birth that you have received to the bestower of fortune. So now, do you remain happy always, keeping this elevated fortune always in your awareness? So Baba Singh Smriti rehti hai sadev कि मेरा ये ब्राह्मण जन्म इतना श्रेष्ठ है, because जैसी स्मृति वैसी स्थिति. So this awareness should always be in a visible form and let it always be in an emerged form in your mind. It should not be that you think it is merged in your mind anyway, but you yourself should experience and the others should also see in your every activity on your face the visible form of you being an embodiment of awareness. So this is like Baba saying, emerge karo and let it be seen in your chal chalan, chehra, chal or chalan. Chehra from your face and chal chalan is my activity. And then only I can say that I am Smriti Swarup. Such a beautiful word. That once I have it emerged in my mind all the time, then I become always an embodiment of awareness, Smriti Swarup. And then what will happen? Baba is saying that the line of this elevated fortune is then clearly visible in your activity and on your face. Now, the list of how many types of fortune you have should always be clearly visible also on your forehead. So we say that Bhagya ki Rekha, this should be visible on the forehead. So let the list not just be in your diary, but the line of fortune should be clearly visibly sparkling in the center of your forehead. Chamakta hua sitara should be seen, Bhagya ka sitara. Now let us come to the first fortune. So you have taken birth through the bestower of fortune. It is not in the fortune of any soul, any righteous or great soul to have the fortune of having God Himself as the Father, the teacher, and the Sadguru. So, though all the souls are obviously children of Baba, all souls, but through these three relationships, we have this fortune. Remember when we covered a few weeks ago while I was in ORC, we were discussing this. I had told you all these three P's: Padhai, Palna, and Prapti. Remember these three P's always of Brahmin life. Padhai is study, Palna is sustenance, and Prapti is all my attainments, what I have got from Baba. So it is because of these few things which we have, we are like so unique souls of Baba. Is there anyone like you all in the whole cycle? From the one in the relationship of father, which is the first, you have received the inheritance, that is Varsa. From the teacher, you receive the elevated study, so Sresht Padhai, and attainment of a status, Pad ki Prapti, as we know. And from the form of Sadguru, you receive the great mantra and blessings. So like mantra, say you can say Manmana Bhava and Vardhan. So many things, Varsa, Sresht Padhai and Pad, and that is and Vardhan and mantra. So you received a right to all the treasures as your inheritance. So you have all the treasures, don't you? Or Baba is asking, do you lack any treasure? Do the teachers lack anything? Or do they have these thoughts? It's not only for BK teachers, for even us, that we should have a big house, we should have good students. Is this lacking? No. A very important sentence from the Murli now. The more that service free from obstacle increases, the more the facilities also increase easily, and automatically will there be growth in service. So see, sometimes, we always are in this so much of seva mode. We feel, हाँ बाबा थोड़ी सेवा होनी चाहिए, इसके लिए थोड़ा बड़ा फ्लैट चाहिए, बड़ी जगह चाहिए. No, because nowadays it's very difficult to obtain land, and Baba says, no, in Hindi, that teen pair prithvi, it's very difficult to get that space where you can do service. So Baba is saying, whatever little space you have, but that service should be what? Nirvighan. It should be obstacle free. If there are no obstacles, and how will that be? Nirvighan sthiti kab hogi? And nirvighan seva kab hogi? Jab aapki sthiti nirvikalp hogi, by which I mean your state of mind should be absolutely free of any waste thoughts, vyarth, and also of anything which is ordinary, no sadharanata, no negative, no sadharanata, and no waste. If I'm like that, then my service will be obstacle free, and also my stage will be nirvikal. And then automatically what will happen? The facilities, that is sadhan apne aap aate jayenge, and your service will automatically increase. We don't need to think we should have a big house or something for service. Now so this is the first fortune. You're receiving the inheritance and the elevated sustenance from the father. Godly sustenance is such a great thing. On the path of devotion also, even people sing that God is the sustainer. क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में भक्ति में? पालन करता, पालनहारा भगवान है. However, you fortunate souls experience being under this God's sustenance at every step. And what is this sustenance? One word, God's Srimat. That is our sustenance. So Srimat Bhagwan ki, Baba ki is our palna ka zariya. You cannot take even one step without this Srimat. That is without God's sustenance. And this Srimat, where do we know? We don't get it from souls, from any human beings. We get it from Baba direct in the Murlis. Therefore, it's the importance of Murlis. You see, the Sakar Murlis particularly, Avyakt Murlis are obviously a big storehouse, what we call khazana. But Sakar Murli, everything, whatever questions I have in my mind related to all the four subjects, Gyan, Yog, Dharana, Seva, they come out in the Sakar Murli. So it's important to also look at the Sakar Murli daily. It is only at this time that you receive such sustenance. You won't receive such sustenance even in the golden age. In the golden age, we'll be 100% pure souls, but there'll be no padhai, no palna, and no prapti. So everything is in confluence age. That is sustenance through those deity souls. There it will be sustenance through Devi Devta. They will be doing apalna. Whereas you are now moving along being sustained by God. So who is great, God or Devta? Obviously God, Baba. At present, you can say from your practical experience that the one sustaining you is God himself. Whether you are in this land or abroad, each one of you can say this with that sparkle of intoxication, that your sustainer is God. Baba hamari palna kar raha hai. Do you have such intoxication? Or does this sometimes become merged and sometimes remains emerged? From birth, you are full of unlimited treasures, and now you have claimed a right to the imperishable inheritance. तो बेहद का खजाना मिला है and अधिकार किस चीज का? अविनाशी वर्षा. Together with that, as soon as you take birth, so the first one is from the Supreme Father. There are two things: inheritance varsa and sustenance, that is palna. Both are sresht. Second is Baba saying about the teacher, relationship of a teacher. So let's see. As soon as you take the birth, the true Trikaldarshi teacher has taught you the study of what? We covered it when we were revising last week. Trikaldarshi. The teacher is also Trikaldarshi, knows the three aspects of time and even me. It has been taught to us in a very easy way. Baba makes it very, very easy. Otherwise, all these things can be very difficult in the Lokik world if someone tells you and you do it. No. Why it's easy when Baba says this? Because Baba not only gives us knowledge, but Baba gives us power with knowledge. सिर्फ ज्ञान नहीं देते हैं, ज्ञान को धारण करने की शक्ति भी देते हैं. And that is nothing but yoga. Therefore, we always say that from all the four subjects, Gyan, Yoga, Dharana, Seva, which is the most important and most difficult? Gyan is very good, but the most difficult one is Yoga, because whatever I hear, Sunna is easy. I can hear to a lot of Murlis, but how much can I inculcate that? Kitna dharan karte hain life mein, that is all depending on my Yoga with Baba. So the study is so elevated, and the one who is teaching also is so elevated. However, look at those he is teaching. Like, so we are like absolutely very, very sadharan, very, very ordinary people. But Baba has made us so extraordinary by making, by belonging, because we belong to him now. And he has chosen us. We are those chosen few. Therefore, in Hindi, we say, Koto mein kou, kou mein bhi kou, which means from the entire countless souls of the world, it is only we few Brahmins who are those direct creation of Baba. And also few may say be few, which means very few of us will have that Sresht Pad, what we say the status, the elevated status, depending, it's all number wise, depending on how our study is. He has created hope in those in whom the world has no hope. So hopeless case mein hope bhar diya. Not only does he teach them, but the very aim of studying is to attain the highest on high status. The elevated status that you attain through this godly study is so elevated that it is even more elevated than the highest on high status you get in the whole world. So again, this means that the status of golden age is nothing in front of the godly status which we get here. ईश्वर का बनने के बाद that ईश्वरीय pad is more important. One of our title is we are godly students. So this status of godly student is even much, much more than the status of the golden age. That's what Baba meant here. Within the eternal world cycle, whatever perishable status there is to be attained from the copper age to now, the most elevated status that has been remembered is a royal status. So Baba is saying royal. From Dwapar Yuga till now onwards, whatever is remembered is about Raja. So all the royal, in one way, the royal status which is being remembered. But we are even beyond that. However, what is that royal status compared to your royal status? Isn't it elevated? The most elevated status of today is what? To be a president or a prime minister. Throughout this highest study, some would become philosophers, some would become chairmen, directors, etc. So Baba is just telling us today the titles of this Lokik world, of the Kali Yuga end. Or they would even become the most senior officers. However, what are all of those levels of status compared to the status that you receive now? In this one birth, you receive God's guarantee to attain the most elevated status for birth after birth. Whereas in that worldly study of one birth, you don't have any guarantee of attaining a status for even one birth. So though we become IAS, IPS, Indian Administrative Service, Civil Service, ICS, Police Service, all these elevated status of the today's world, in that one birth, we don't get a guarantee we'll get a good job, do we? No, because even nowadays we see IAS and ICS unemployed. So here Baba is saying that whatever study you do at the confluence age, birth after birth, we say 21 births, but according to Baba, it is entire kalp we really enjoy that beautiful status. Itni khushi hoti hai all over all 684 births that it can never be compared to the status of this Lokik world. You are so fortunate that you receive this most elevated status, and in this study of one birth, you attain a status for many births. So that is the fortune, isn't it? Then now Baba is saying, what is the proof? Is it visible on your face? Is it visible in your activity? From their behavior, you can tell their state, because the president, prime minister, if you look at them, उनकी चाल ढाल कैसे होती है, or even forget the president and prime minister. Baba says, look at their children. बच्चे को कितना नशा होता है, मेरा बाप प्राइम मिनिस्टर है, मेरा बाप प्रेसिडेंट है. तो उनकी अगर कार होगी, फॉरगेट इवन प्रेसिडेंट, कोई अमीर का बच्चा भी होगा, कार वो खुद तो नहीं चलाता है, बट ही सेज ये मेरे बाप की कार है, मेरे बाप का घर है. सो सच अ बिग इंटॉक्सिकेशन दे हैव, राइट? दैट स्मॉल किड ऑफ द लौकिक वर्ल्ड. So shouldn't we have this? So Baba is saying, is your behavior such that the state of your elevated fortune is visible through that? Or do you still seem to be ordinary? What is it? Greatness should be visible in ordinariness. Very nice word. Sadharanata mein mahanta samai ho. So we don't have to be egoistic about, oh, we are great. No. We are very simple looking souls. You see all the BK teachers, all the BK students, they are so simple looking, but they are so mahan inside. Since even your non-living images even now give the experience of greatness. Even now, if you were to dress any soul as Lakshmi Narayan or Ram Sita or any other goddess, people would receive such greatness in those ordinary beings and bow down to them. It's so important that just thinking of these deities, Lakshmi Narayan, Ram, Sita, the people automatically bow down to those people who are playing their parts in, like, today is actually Ram Navami incidentally, and we are speaking about Ram Sita also. So if someone plays that Ram Katha and they become Ram and Sita, they wear their clothes, people will start bowing down to them. So those are just those Kalyugi souls playing the part, wearing the dress. So they know that those people are not really Narayan or Ram. They are not real, but nevertheless, they would bow down to them due to their greatness. People salute and worship them. And what are you souls? You are in the living form of the gods and goddesses. So there should be such greatness experienced through you souls in the living form. And then Baba is saying a word. Is this experienced? Do you feel that you are those great deity souls? They should salute your elevated fortune in their minds, not with their hands or their head. So उनको हमें सर झुकवाना नहीं है अपने आगे, अपने मन से झुक जाएं वो. हमारी चाल चलन कर्म ऐसे हो कि मन से झुक जाएं. They themselves should also dance in happiness from experiencing your fortune in their mind. So this is what Baba said about the second relationship. The third page, the attainment of such an elevated study is this elevated fortune. Then the Baba gives another example of education now. People have an education in order to earn an income for livelihood of their body, which is called a source of income. How much source of income do you have through this study? You are prosperous, aren't you? What is the calculation of your income? Their calculation would be in terms of hundreds or thousands or millions. But what is your calculation? What does Baba say? Padma Padam. How much income do you have? Multi-millions at every step. Padam in Kadam. Padam is a beautiful word. Padam means countless. You just can't count. So in English, it just said multi-millions because the count stops there. You don't know how many millions it is. It is multiple. And every step in Hindi we say Kadam. So हमारे हर एक कदम में पदम समाया हुआ है. So how many steps do you take in the whole day? And how many multi-millions do you accumulate? Does anyone else have such an income? So this intoxication of this income also should be there. So now you should have such a great fortune and experience the fortune of your study in an emerged way. If you asked anyone, they would say, I'm a Brahma Kumar or Brahma Kumari and I have become that. However, to be a Brahma Kumar or Brahma Kumari means the line of elevated fortune should be seen sparkling on your forehead. Not even just being seen, it should be sparkling. It's not about some physical sparkle. It is just that when people are in contact with you, the elevated fortune is so much there in an emerged way in your consciousness that people get that vibration from you, and that is called the sparkle, the mental sparkle. It isn't that you are a Brahma Kumar or Brahma Kumari anyway, theek hai chalta hai hum BK hain, that you will anyway receive the fortune. Anyway is not the right word, it is every way. That you will become something, that you are moving along anyway, that you have become this anyway. These are all the words of ordinariness, sadharan bhasha. So do you say that you have become a BK, or you are flying seeing your fortune, Urti Kala? Who would speak the words, well, I have become this, I am becoming this, and I am moving along? Are these the words of someone who's greatly fortunate? A Brahma Kumar or Kumari means one who lives a pleasurable life of love. Sada mauj ki जीवन स्नेह में, and स्नेह में बाबा के उड़ते चले. It should not be that sometimes there is compulsion and sometimes there is love. What do you say when a problem arises? You say, I didn't want it, but I am under the compulsion. To be fortunate. So Baba is explaining that to be fortunate means all compulsion has finished. It means to move along with love. Mauj hi mauj, sneha ki mauj. Not majburi wali. Mauj and majburi, these are again two Hindi words. I want it, but. So this but word should not come. You know, it reminds me of Mamma. In Hindi, हम कहते हैं परंतु, but Urdu में but को क्या कहते हैं? लेकिन. So Mamma used to say, लेकिन लेकिन कभी नहीं करो. We say something in our sentence, हमारा fortune तो अच्छा है, लेकिन बहन जी ऐसा भी है. So Mamma used to say लेकिन. Kin in Hindi, in Sindhi means kin. We say uh, something waste, rubbish. So lekin, lena is in Hindi means, say lena means to take. So lekin is, so Mama used to say in Sindhi it means दूसरे किसका कचरा लेना. Lekin. So whenever you are saying anything but, you're taking kachra, which means your sampurna swarup, your entire fortune in your consciousness has merged, it has submerged, and what has emerged? That waste has emerged. So Baba says, don't lose this language. This is not the language of fortunate Brahmin souls. Fortunate souls fly while rejoicing in the swings of the love. They stay in the pleasure of the flying stage. They cannot have any compulsion, no majburi, only moj. So Baba is saying, do you understand? And do not keep your elevated fortune merged, let it remain in emerged fashion. And today's last page and last para in the next 4-5 minutes, the third fortune. What fortune did you receive from the Sadguru? Firstly, you received the great mantra. What was the great mantra you received? Be pure, be yogi. Yogi bano, pavitra bano. As soon as you took birth, you received this great mantra from the Sadguru. All the children received this great mantra, which is the key to all the attainments. A yogi life and a pure life. This is the basis of all attainments. So Sarva Prapti ka Aadhar hai yogi bano, pavitra bano. Because unless and until we become yogi, we can't become pure. So purity, again, the definition of purity is vast. It's not about only brahmacharya, it's about purity of thought, word, and action in my dealings, in my sambandh sampark. So that is the basis of all the prapti. And this is why it is the key. Therefore, Baba says this is the key to unlock all your treasures. If there isn't purity, if there isn't a yogi life, then although you have a right, you won't be able to experience that right. That is why this great mantra is the key to experience all the treasures. You have all received the key of such a great mantra from the Sadguru as your elevated fortune. And together with that, you have also received blessings from the Sadguru. So remember, imagine even a Lokik child who is got a lot of inheritance from his Lokik father, very, very rich, multi-millionaire. But if that child doesn't have purity inside, by which I mean if the child is not able to use that wealth properly, he'll just waste it and he won't even realize the importance. So same thing is, we have to be yogi and pavitra, pure and yogi. Then only we'll realize this importance of this wealth, and then we'll be able to use it in a worthwhile manner. And Baba says, whatever knowledge and all these 4 subjects, whatever the treasure is, start using it. By being in yoga and in a pure fashion, then you will be able to achieve all the attainments. The list, so first is the mantra, second is Vardhan, the blessing. So what is Baba saying about blessings? The list of blessings is very long, isn't it? How many blessings have you received? You have received the fortune of so many blessings that you are living and can live your whole Brahman life only on the basis of these blessings. Sometimes we'll take it in detail. Duao Kabal. I was just reading another Murli of 92. It will come. You'll be reading that in the next 1 or 2 weeks. It was Duao Ka Khazana. We touched upon that last week as well. Who can earn blessings? Duaएं. The one who is contented. Contentment is a very important value for earning the blessings. So Baba saying, itne blessings ka khazana ho that your entire Brahman life or even your entire Kalp ka life, you just are living on those blessings. Do you know how many blessings you have? Do you know the list? And this list is also the lift. Duaओं का lift होता है. So you have the inheritance, you have the study, you have the key to the great mantra, and also the mine of blessings. Mine is called, in Hindi we say Khan, duaon ki Khan ya vardano ki Khan. So you're fortunate, or have you kept it hidden thinking that you'll open it at some time later? No. So those who have experienced fortune over a long period of time will be revealed as those who are multi-million times fortunate at the end too. If not now, then not at the end either. Abhi nahi to kabhi nahi. And lastly, Baba says, if you are this now, you will be this at the end too. And so everything should be emerged in the emerged form in the consciousness. Never think that you will become complete at the end. Only if the life of perfection begins now, will it be revealed as such at the end. Now you yourself should experience it, and others should also experience it, and those who are in close connection with you should also experience it. How will they experience? From our face, the sparkle which will be seen on the face, the vibrations, and also from our activity, chal chalan. And then at the end, it will be revealed to the world. So do you understand this? So this was today's Murli, and tomorrow, since the second half will be finishing very soon, so tomorrow we'll do the Yad Pyar also, and it will be a revision of the Murli. So the remaining 2.5 pages we'll cover tomorrow. Okay, thank you so much. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Manoj Bhai. Let's spend a minute in silence and then we can reflect on the points of the Murli. We can now unmute ourselves and we can share the points of the Murli.
Om Shanti. The point which touched me today is Saralta mein Mahanta. It is greatness should be visible in ordinariness. That is when the people salute you. People salute the greatness and elevated fortune in your minds. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. For me, Baba said he gives us knowledge as well as power to inculcate the knowledge he gives. And this godly status is more elevated than the golden age. It is the most elevated in the whole cycle. And we have to live in that intoxication of the greatest fortune every moment. That's what Baba said. If you are living as a fortunate for longer period of time, that is when you can be revealed as fortunate. I liked it how Baba said it's in the mind they bow down to you. They experience the greatest fortune of you as well, like the devotees. I liked it that don't say anyway, never talk in an ordinary way. I also like that meaning of lekin. I didn't know that in Sindhi. So don't take waste from others, like Mama said. So it's beautiful, Murli. Baba says, live with the vardhan, the blessings every moment. Thank you.
Om Shanti. I just feel that I'm very fortunate that I've taken birth in godly's blessings, because I can see all the three cycles as well. Having father, the teacher, and the Sadguru in one, and that is the elevated fortune of mine. Om Shanti.
I also like the point which Baba said to you. It is not the space which is important, free space which is important. It is the sthiti. Sthiti should be nirvignan, and your service will always increase. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. The moment I have become a Brahmin, it means that I am under the canopy of Baba's sustenance. That is my fortune, elevated fortune. The second is the fortune of having good relationship with Baba as a teacher, because he gives us the knowledge that will create courage in us to keep hope in this hopeless situation. Nowadays, we are in such a crucial stage, but still we don't feel any fear. That is what we are having, the blessings of Baba, the knowledge that Baba has given us. Third is the fortune of relationship as Satguru, because Baba has given us the great mantra that is Yogi Bano, Pavitra Bano. This is the great fortunate elevated stage, and we have a lot of blessings receiving from Baba every day, every moment. So I'm very fortunate to be a Brahmin. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, just adding to what the sister said, being a Brahmin, we have become so fortunate. The whole Brahmin life is based on the blessings. So we should always have the intoxication that we are Baba's children, and we have received so much of blessings from Baba. And at every step we have received multi-million fold blessings from Baba, and we are the most elevated children's. We should have that intoxication all the time. Om Shanti.
Yes, anybody else would like to share?
Om Shanti. What I take from today's module is to keep in my awareness the 3 P's that Manoj Bhai mentioned, because the 3 important relationships Baba talked about. So Palna from Baba, Padai from teacher, and Prapti from the Supreme Sadguru. So keep this in my awareness throughout the day. Thank you.
I would also like to keep this word in my mind today, that is, to be fortunate means all the compulsion has ended. So that means when I do the work with forcibly, that means I still have to work out a lot. I still have to be fortunate. Om Shanti.
Yeah, so very rightly said, this Hindi word which Baba uses, sister, is majburi. A very beautiful Hindi word, and Baba says majburi nahi, mauj mein. So in English, there is no good translation, but when, as you rightly said, we are forced to do something out of compulsion. So Brahmin life is not that. Brahmin life is all about doing it very willfully and with lot of happiness, lot of prasannata. Again, Baba says, prasanna chit, not prashna chit. So there, thanks.
Again, I want to add the prasanna chit, what we uh, reflect, will create a prashna chin for others. How Brahmins are so elevated. That is also very intoxication for others. How
Yeah.
Brahmins.
Yeah, very nicely said, sister. I have also experienced this. Whenever when we do the work very happily, the other people, they say, "How come she's doing it so lively?" They don't know they don't know the secret behind us. Like we are always in Baba's remembrance. That is how Baba makes us do the work so easily. Thank you, Baba.
Thank you, both of you. It's just out of interest I'm asking this question. Don't feel daunted or perplexed by this question. I just wanted to know, we are just very few people today, 16, and out of you all, how many are those online birth children? I mean, who are the ones who have come into knowledge in this lockdown since the last 1.5 year?
Me, myself,
Okay,
brother.
your name, please. Galaxy.
I'm Sandhya. Sandhya.
Okay. And anyone
I-
else? Yeah.
Myself, Baiji. I am Dr. Sujata.
So, you know why I'm asking you is because you all are so fortunate and you all are those fast Purusharthi souls, the fast effort makers, what we say in English, because you all are the ones who are taking out time at 5:30 in the morning, listening to Avyakt Murli daily, which we as souls, I'm not trying to compare, don't take me wrong, but I'm just saying that we never used to do this in the initial 1 year of our Purushart, that we used to go to the center, listen to the Sakar Murli. So see, your part is so special and you all are those fast souls, which Baba says, no, fast. So first, you all can go fast. Though you all have come in the last, when the Baba's part we are saying is almost towards completion, but you all are those first ones, I feel. So, I mean, it's immense joy to be interacting with you all, and you all are so regular on this. I remember both of you all very well. Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to know this. Yeah, go ahead, Sujata, sister. You were saying something.
I am also the lockdown
Yeah,
child
lockdown student or child. Yeah, true.
student. And since 17th April, have been connected to Baba.
Oh, so it's exactly a year now, right? Okay.
Complete one.
Great fortune, huh? Really fortunate souls, right?
From the beginning, I attended all the 7-day course and then continued Murli, Sakar Murli. And with 2 to 3 months, I was curious to attend Avyakt. What is Avyakt Murli? So I joined this English club.
The last, sorry, Amy Ben, I'm going out of track here, but
No problem. You can.
Sujata Ben, since you have shared this, so do you feel that you are missing something, some palna or prapti or padai of Baba, though you are doing it online? Do you feel you're missing anything? I don't think.
No,
I'll not. Yeah, I'll answer this for you. So see, it's absolutely fine because sometimes we feel, "Arey, now Baba Milan is not there, Dadi's chariot is not there." No. So see, we look at these two souls, beautiful souls in the group, and they are enjoying this Milan because it's a Avyakt Milan, which is more important. From your consciousness, if you're connected to Baba through any medium, now in future, this medium also will go off. Technology will soon also collapse. And then it will only be through our mind consciousness we have to get connected to Baba.
yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Baiji.
Brother, only due to this lockdown period, we have become so fast. If not for this lockdown period, I don't think we would have just stepped out of our house.
Yeah, very right.
And
Very
we
right.
have been making the best use of this lockdown period. And so
I-
grateful to Baba for giving us this golden opportunity.
Yes, right, sister. It is a golden opportunity.
Yeah.
We are taking it off.
I'm amazed the way you all are speaking. You know, it's such a nice it's a typical BK language which you all are speaking, and it's amazing. Like online BK students can also speak like that. You all are receiving this so much of palna, sustenance of online. Again, it's Baba is. We are all instruments, but Baba is the main one who is using all of us. So that's important to know. Thank you.
That is the kind of knowledge Baba is giving us, you know.
Yeah.
because each and every word you tend to write it down and keep it in your memory. The one, even one, this thing we don't feel like missing it. Om Shanti.
Today, sorry, we went a little off track from Murli, but I wanted to know who are these online students who are like so diligently attending only 15, 16 daily. I know quite a few of them. Sharmila Bhen, I know very well. Sukumaran Bhai as well. Quite a few I know very well. But and Amy Bhen, obviously Rakhi Bhen and Ramesh Bhai. But I was curious because these online students, you all are great. You all are much more faster than us, I feel. I'm not comparing, but I'm trying to race with you all now. Okay, so Amy Ben, should we go in the meditation now?
Yes.
And so
Okay.
what we'll do today, we won't do any commentary. It is just a beautiful 7-minute song which will remind us, reminiscing us of what? Our elevated fortune. So this song should increase your intoxication, and Amy Ben is playing it for us. Okay.
Yeah.
Shanti, yeah.
It's like Jesus.
अवतरित होकर भाग्य विधाता भाग्य हमारी जगा रहा।
अवतरित होकर भाग्य विधाता भाग्य हमारे जगा रहा।
परमात्म शक्तियों वरदानों को प्यार से हम पर बरसा रहा।
अंतर मन का आंचल भर ले, चलो आज जीवन सफल कर ले।
अंतर मन का आंचल भर ले। अवतरित होकर भाग्य विधाता भाग्य हमारे जगा रहा।
अवतरित होकर
धैर्य धरो धरती वालों, ये रात अंधेरी जाएगी। शुभ आशाओं की नई किरण स्वर्णिम प्रभात लाएगी।
ये परमात्म दिव्य संदेश का अनहद नाद है गूंज रहा। परमात्म शक्तियों वरदानों को प्यार से हम पर बरसा रहा। परम धाम से शिव निराकार आए, साकार मनुज तन का माध्यम बनाए। दिया दिव्य नाम ब्रह्मा जिनको, कहा आए नव सृष्टि रचाएं।
जीवन हुआ कमल हृदय हर पल आनंद विभोर हो रहा। परमात्म
बरसा रहा।
राजयोग का है ये दर्शन, हर मन को मिला नया चिंतन। सारा विश्व बने प्रभु दर्पण, हो निर्मल योगी जीवन।
देकर नव जीवन प्रकाश, युग परिवर्तन करा रहा। परमात्म शक्तियों वरदानों को प्यार से हम पर बरसा रहा। परमात्म शक्तियों वरदानों को प्यार से हम पर बरसा रहा। बरसा रहा। एक है हम, परिवार है एक, परम पिता वो प्यारा है। हम सबके हैं, सब अपने हैं, सारा विश्व हमारा है।
जन जन को वो प्रेम भाव के एक सूत्र में बांध रहा। परमात्म शक्तियों वरदानों को प्यार से हम पर बरसा रहा। अंतर मन का आंचल भर ले, अंतर मन का आंचल भर ले।
चलो आज जीवन सफल कर ले, अंतर मन का आंचल भर ले। अवतरित होकर भाग्य विधाता भाग्य हमारे जगा रहा। परमात्म शक्तियों वरदानों को प्यार से हम पर बरसा रहा।
हाँ बरसा रहा।
हाँ बरसा रहा।
Om Shanti. It was such a beautiful song. Thank you, Manoj Bhai. Thank you all of you for joining.
Thanks to Baba. Thank you all. Om Shanti. We'll meet tomorrow.
Okay. Yes, see you tomorrow. We'll continue with the Murli tomorrow. Have a good day.